What's going on, everyone? Your favorite jealous hater is back with some more beef. And Paige. Yeah, she just had some breakfast. So if you hear any sleeping, it's our son. He's just on a second nap. We're just trying to pop out this podcast real quick. Anyways, I put out a couple of like Love Meg videos over the course of like the past month or something like that. I don't know.
You did it last month, right?
I would say within the last month, I put out 2. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyways, I got this comment, and this comment is just like, it's just so funny seeing these people defend vloggers, lifestyle vloggers, family vloggers, all these people who just take advantage of anything and everything they get their greedy little hands on.
It's funny because they hate on you for nitpicking when you're not nitpicking.
Yeah.
Nitpicking it would be way more annoying. And
Some that podcast type shit.
yes, and they are nitpicking. This is nitpicking.
Oh yeah. Well, they usually will call me a nitpicker, but then
Nitpick
like hardcore.
Nitpick you.
Yeah, exactly. It's insane. Which it's funny because I try not to nitpick. I try to talk about actual problems
yeah.
instead of just pulling like I said, DCP and picking everything and anything
Complaining
I
about
can.
their pajamas,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
what I read recently somewhere.
Oh, Micah Stoffer did this to a little boy, and she put on her PJs wrong.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
It's literally what his videos are about.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Insane. Try to like. Obviously, I would never even talk about that stupid stuff. It's just for filler, so he can get more money, which is whatever. But
Well, he's also just a general nitpicker. He's a dick.
yeah, yeah. Oh, it's snark. It's snark. Well, they deserve it. They take advantage of the kids, so they deserve it.
No, not nitpicking.
Anyways, I got this comment. It says, "Why do I have to watch a war type of video game to listen to this video?" Well, one, you don't. You
Yeah.
clicked on the video and you chose. I mean, that's what you chose to do.
So did you watch the whole thing through? And you
Yeah,
watched it?
yeah, and on top of that, I even like click on videos and I never even watch the content. Sometimes I'll just listen.
Yeah, there's a
You
lot of
know?
the time. Was it like Diesel Patch's videos
Sometimes I would do
where
that.
you don't have to watch it?
No. Well, a lot of his
Unless
videos
he has
are
some clips
are,
in there, but-
well, a lot of his stuff will have clips and then gameplay. But
It's like listening to a podcast. It's not
Yeah.
like you have to stare at the Spotify thing, right?
well, just
there.
like this, I'm gonna have gameplay in this one this time,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't have to watch it. It's mainly listening. And,
Sometimes
to be
though,
honest,
you do play games though that some people are interested in.
well, yeah, and then on top of that, though, I've had plenty of people say that they just listen while they clean or take care of the kids or whatever
Yeah.
they do. You know, they'll do that instead of watching. So I'm just like, okay, well, I can have nothing in my video. Just people just listen to it, you know. And I do that sometimes with videos.
But you like the gameplay.
I like the gameplay because it's easier to put out rather than, well, you know, I have a 10-year-old computer, you know, so when I try to grab clips and filler and just try to fill in the videos and stuff like that, it's rough on my computer. And I almost lost a really big video, that kick-ass video
Yeah,
I did.
I
I
know.
almost lost a really big video, a lot of hard work because there was just too much on my computer. It can't handle too much. I need to get a new one, but that's just not in the cards right now, and it still works. So I mean, we're doing this on our
We
iMac
also
right
have
now.
another computer.
Yeah,
We
but
have mine and
I like
mine
to
as well.
I like to edit on the laptops. I like the tracking keypads,
Yeah,
you know?
you do.
And we can get one for this,
Also, you can take.
but it is what it is. So you don't have to watch the gameplay. You don't have to watch my videos at
You
all.
don't have to watch the videos. Period.
Well, it's funny. This person also, well, I'll continue this. Let's say, whether Meg was right or wrong, it's not your call. Mind your own business.
The same goes to you.
Well, for one, you clicked on my video. Now my video is public, right? So it's not really my business, but it's my content. So you chose to click on it. You didn't like it. So when Love Meg or any of these other people put out videos and we don't like it,
So is it not our call to say if like somebody's abusing their child? Well, whether they're right or wrong, it's not your place to say.
right? Well, here's my point: is that like basically they're saying that my video is wrong.
Yeah.
It's not my call. Well, why is it your call to tell me that I'm wrong, but I
Yeah.
can't tell other people that they're wrong? And it's so
And this
funny.
person has every right to say that you're wrong, even though it's
Right.
not true.
Which you guys know me. I always
But the
I
comments
always do.
are on because those people are allowed to disagree with you.
Right, and I allow that. I can easily just block people or
Like all these
turn off
YouTubers
my
do.
comment sections like the YouTubers do.
Yeah.
But I don't because I like to have conversations with people, and I also like to shit on them too.
He likes to, yeah. You like
I like discourse. I like to engage.
debate or-
Yeah, I like to debate or engage with people and slap them around
That's
if they
why
say
you
something
respond to
stupid.
most of your comments.
Yeah, exactly. They chose to click on my video. They chose to watch it. They don't have to watch. And like I said, you can just listen. You don't have to.
Well, they
watch
clicked
it.
on your video knowing it was a video about calling out
I have a
Love Meg.
commentary channel.
Yeah.
I have a gaming commentary channel.
They can look through all your videos and see.
I know. I have a lot of women on my platform.
Yeah.
And I know not all of them want to watch war games, but this is my channel. People are here for my opinion, not for video games, even if they don't like it. There's people who probably 100% support me and what I do who don't like any of the gameplay. But they're because they're listening. I had somebody comment, they just said, I'd rather see you talking in your videos rather than see the gaming, otherwise great insight. That's a fine comment. That's like fine criticism. This person's not criticizing me. They're telling me that I'm wrong for saying that that love makes wrong. Hypocrite.
Yeah.
But this other person gave me good criticism.
Difference between criticism and hate and picking whatever it is.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's a 26-minute video. When recording, I'm not very good at talking, which is why these podcasts I might sound everywhere. I don't speak very well. Even if you guys, some people say I do.
No, because it's all in your head.
Yeah.
It's in your head.
I stumble upon my words a lot.
Because you will record and you'll be talking perfectly fine, but you don't think it sounds good.
No.
But it does sound good.
Yeah.
Like, I'll listen to you record and it sounds perfectly fine, and you'll stop yourself because you think
I'll delete the whole fucking thing. I'll delete the whole fucking thing and be like, I gotta restart.
Yeah. You are a good talker. It's just it's all in your head.
No,
because you're thinking about it too much.
No, I stumble upon my words a lot.
Not a lot. Yeah. When I listen to you, you're just you're too ahead of yourself, and then you're also overthinking what you're saying and just everything. You know. Yeah.
I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah, I know. It's annoying.
Yeah. And that's why, it took me a while.
He's a perfectionist in this.
Yeah.
Nowhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. True that. It actually took me a while, to accept, mostly gameplay into my videos. But I just realized my computer can't handle all that stuff on it. And I just gotta be I gotta make it easier for me and to be able to put more consistent content out, because I know, like I said, people who want to watch me are here for my opinion, not for gameplay, not for visuals and edits. They're here to listen to me. That's it. That's it. Or to hear me shit on vloggers or whoever.
It's just a filler.
It's just filler. I did test it out, me on camera, and I do like it. And it's so easy to edit through that. But the process of me being on camera is a little rough, because like I said, I'm not a very good speaker, and I script all my videos, and I have problem with remembering what I'm going to say, so I have to keep looking back and forth, and it's a big process. So there's times I've done videos that were 10-12 minutes, and I have an hour and 10 minutes recorded. So imagine trying to get that Okay Baby video that I just put out that was 26 minutes long. I don't have the battery power for that, for the camera. We only have one battery for it, and just not the time at all, because we have a baby, we have animals, we have lots of responsibilities outside of YouTube. So when I have the time to sit down and record, we take advantage. Right now, our son's sleeping. We're taking advantage of that.
Yeah. Every single time you record, he's sleeping.
It has to be when he's asleep, because that's the only.
He's not a long sleeper.
No, he can wake up at any second now. I'm waiting for it, but he's a little tired today.
Yeah, he's snoring.
But he's teething, so he's just been kind of wiped out. But anyways, we capitalize when he sleeps so I can record. On top of that, you gotta equate other people, the animals, everything.
Because we have a lot of animals.
Yeah, we have 5 dogs, 2 cats, but that's not the only creatures living in the house. There's still other 4 dogs and other cats. It's just a lot, and so we have to maneuver around all those things, and just to be okay, well, I want you to be on camera. A lot of people told me they didn't care, because I asked on my poll.
Yeah, I remember.
If the people wanted me, they said, don't try to fix what's not broken. And
because I know you'll still go on camera eventually. You can still do a little bit of both.
Well, right now we're working up to buying a barn shed type deal.
To have as an office.
Yeah, it's it's really nice. It looks like a little farmhouse. And we want that to use it for a YouTube office. We would have one by now, but we had a little situation, so we'll see what happens later this year. Hopefully I can make enough money to be able to throw that in the yard. So
I think we might be able to. This year's gonna be good.
This year is already good, but it's just a matter of time until that happens, and then things will start changing for my content, and probably more on camera, and buy more camera batteries.
If we can get a specific little area for you to record.
Well, on top of that too, we're recording in a room right now. We got toys everywhere and all that stuff, so it's just be more comfortable in a big open space to record and stuff like that, instead of in the small little area where we we do our thing. But if we get the shed and stuff like that, then we have backdrop. But then we can't even do this podcast with you and me in the video, you know what I mean? So it's just this whole thing, but it just makes things easier for me to put things out if I'm just doing gameplay. I sometimes I try to do as much filler as possible, and I'm just I gotta make it easier for me and easier on my computer, because I don't want no matter what, I don't want to buy a new computer.
Also, remember, the whole point of doing YouTube is the least amount of work.
That's my goal too. Is like, of course, I love exposing these frauds and these liars.
We're not lying.
I'm not gonna lie and sit here and go, oh, I'm not doing this for money, guys. I'm doing this for you. No.
It's just the pro is calling out YouTube.
That's what I'm saying. Well, imagine just, I would love to, get paid and make sure all my bills are paid and have a lot of things that we wanted, from talking shit or from exposing people. By the way, I'm about to go on TikTok and be doing some kkandbabyj stuff. So get ready for that one. It's happening.
It's funny because we said we hate TikTok and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because of the things I see on it, but it is a lucrative place.
Well, it's a place where you can definitely build a following too.
We should talk about that a whole different.
Yeah, this is a whole other thing. But yeah, so anyways, back to.
Did that person say anything else?
No, that's basically it. What that person said. But they're basically what the premise of this whole podcast, and we're just going off into a whole other thing, is that they were defending Love Meg. Meg took from other people. The
PPP loan was only a certain amount of money that they had to give out to small businesses.
Yeah.
She took, what was it? What did she get out of that? 30,000?
It was like over 32,000.
Okay, so 32,000. She took 32,000 that could have gone to somebody who really, really needed it.
Yeah.
She didn't need it.
No, she went off to Mexico.
If she really needed it, she wouldn't have been going on vacation and buying new cars and buying whatever else. And I'm not talking about necessity stuff. I'm talking about the car.
Yeah. If you needed to get a loan because your business was doing so bad, why did you go off to Mexico? Why did you go off to Disneyland? Why are you buying cars?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, she showcased her whole life. It seemed perfectly fine, not to mention reaching her milestone on YouTube.
All these YouTubers were able to get it because they did lose a significant amount of money in not as much as they still made more. They did lose some money from the sponsorships, but that made them eligible to get those. But
they made perfectly fine money on YouTube.
I know, it's fucked up. They rigged it.
They marked down their YouTube as a business or a company or whatever, and then.
But they all most of them have corporations or LLCs.
Jesssfam just talked about her. Hers is a company.
Jesssfam is probably a corporation.
Yeah. Yeah. Which who knows? She may have got one too. They all do. They all took. That's the thing is, yes, it's legal, but it's all about, like I said before in my other video, it's about morality versus legality. And what they did was morally wrong. They're marked as a small business because how YouTube looks to them, it's just like their name is a small business.
They're not in need of that money if they're going on vacations. If they're, let's just say jesssfam, I don't know if she got one, I'm just saying, if they're going on vacations, if they're getting pools, getting new cars, getting Gucci products all over the fucking place, all these expensive clothes that they didn't need, they're buying all this stuff that they don't need. Why do they need the loan then?
Yeah.
That's fun stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, it's messed up. It's like I said, did they really need it if they're doing all these things?
No.
And then on top of that,
because they wouldn't be doing all that. If they really needed that money, they would be saving the money. Saving their other money, not going on vacations and buying new cars.
So the Love Meg's car that she bought, was that bought with the loan?
Well, like you said, was it like a Mercedes or something like that?
I think so.
Then that's an expensive car.
Yeah, but was it bought with a loan?
It could have been. She probably could have.
This person's telling me.
And she probably can write it off for her business too.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
All they have to do is show it on their videos or show it on Instagram, and it's part of their business.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what they all do. They all show products on their YouTubes for a reason. Like Karen will do. Let's just say Karen does hauls of baby clothes. She can write all that stuff off on taxes because she put it on her Instagram or her YouTube channel.
Yeah.
They all do it. Like Alyssa. Alyssa got one of those Dyson hair wrap things, is going to write it off on her taxes. She put it on her YouTube video, so now she can write it off. Now, I don't really think that's fair or right, because I think that they're, from my understanding from doing the bookkeeping course, they're kind of picky about what you write off.
Yeah. Well, that's what YouTubers.
But I guess it works for YouTubers.
Well, you know what though? It's just and whether that's legal or not or whatever, it obviously is. But it's just what I noticed from YouTube, YouTubers, the shit that they do is illegal, but no one does anything about it. Like when you look at David Dobrik's puzzle thing, it's the lottery, and there's little kids playing the lottery.
Yeah.
That's illegal.
It's like Karen and Quaz.
This person's defending Love Meg, so we should just let YouTubers do whatever the hell they want. They make so much money already And they were making money all through 2020 while people were losing their businesses, their livelihoods, their lives. And while all this was going down, they were making plenty of money. Not a worry in the world. Aside from the virus, okay, whatever. But not about, like, we're talking about livelihoods here. Not a worry in the world. They weren't affected by 2020. They did better. Everyone was stuck at home watching their videos. They did better. And I know some money went down a little bit, like
because
with,
of
like,
their
ads and
sponsorships.
stuff.
With their sponsorships, still, they don't make what they make on YouTube AdSense.
That's just bonus money.
It's bonus money.
That's
it's like
bonus
a tip,
money.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's a huge tip.
Extra money.
Yeah.
What they already get from YouTube is bigger than what they get from sponsors.
Or just like jesssfam.
Like more than half. Like more than double. It's probably like quadruple the size.
It's like jesssfam. Maybe this year be way fucking better than the last. Bitch got a new house.
A really nice
She
house.
went to Disneyland for free. And I know I keep talking about this, but it's just like it's there, dude. It's just like, bro, you had such a good year. What are you talking about? Quit trying to be relatable.
Because she couldn't handle her kids being homeschooled. She couldn't handle it. Don't have that many kids then.
Yeah, I don't know. It just baffles me, these YouTubers and
yeah, I do
understand
the whole thing about they should be able to complain without being called out, but it's about what kinds of things they're complaining about.
Yeah, exactly.
That is annoying.
Yeah, like,
so when they're complaining about not being able to go on vacations, wow, you know most people can't go on vacations, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people can't afford to go on vacations. Can't afford to go to Mexico and Disneyland every year.
jesssfam was complaining about going to Hawaii. Not being able to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, and a lot of people, that's like
I've never
that might
been to
be
Hawaii.
like a once in a lifetime
Have you ever
thing
been to Hawaii?
for people.
I don't think you've
no.
Yeah, we've never been to Hawaii.
And
she's complaining because she couldn't go for New Year's.
Like, let's just say, when I was a kid, we went to, I think there was a few years in a row where we went to Disneyland every year. And, a lot of the kids at school will be like, oh, you go to Disneyland a lot. And because it's odd.
Yeah.
Because it's not normal
for
people
that's
to
how
go.
I thought, too. I was like, man, she goes to Disneyland like 3 times a year. I'm like, holy shit.
It's not normal for people to go on vacation every year.
Understand this.
Some people don't get to do that.
The last time I went to Disneyland was before Paige was born.
Was it really?
Yeah. It was before you were born.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We have like a 7-year difference.
Yeah, it's not
But
much.
before you were born.
Yeah.
Before I moved from California to Maryland. Mm-hmm. That was the last time
and we haven't been on a vacation. We just talked about it. It's almost been 3 years.
Yeah, 3 years since
and we went to
the beach.
The beach.
Yeah,
we
went
didn't
to the beach.
like we drove to the beach. It wasn't like we went to Hawaii or Disneyland.
Yeah.
We've never been on a vacation like that together. We went to the beach.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. And then
which was fun.
Yeah.
But that's the kind of vacation people who don't have as much money get.
But on top of that though, even with money, I would still rather do that than go off to Fiji.
I want to go to Disneyland, and that costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I'm not sitting here complaining about not being able to go on vacation because I know it's not a normal thing for people.
No, it's not. It's not. I've only been
at least people that we're around, they don't go on vacation every year.
Here's the thing: is when I was younger and I went to Disneyland, it wasn't a vacation, and we lived in California. It was like back then, it was kind of like more of a normal thing to do. Yeah. But we had like family friends that would take us and such. But because my family was poor, you know what I mean, so we couldn't afford that shit. Sometimes it would be school trips. Some of our school trips, like our field trips, would be going to like Six Flags or something like that. Yeah, so cool. School would pay for it.
YouTubers are so blinded by their own money that they don't realize that going on vacations isn't a normal thing.
No,
or at least the vacations they go on to. What is it? They go to Mexico, they go to Fiji, they go to Disney World,
Maldives.
They go to Hawaii, they go to Maldives, they go to all these other countries, and they don't realize. Which they should. They don't realize that not everybody can go do that stuff. Not everybody can afford that shit. And if they can, they've saved up for a really long time to get there.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just like a free sponsored trip. That's the thing is some of these people.
Yeah, they've like
jesssfam
on a lot of her vacations have been free.
Yeah.
She went to Mexico for free. She went to I think Turks and Caicos or something like that. She went to Disney World.
Yeah, whatever.
I don't think Hawaii, but on top of that, you have to remember, if they vlog it, guess what happens? They get paid for it. Mm-hmm. They get paid to go on vacation.
Yeah, so basically, even if they spend some money on vacations, they still vlog it and they can make money off of their vacation. Not to mention whatever they can figure out to mark it off on their taxes. And there you go.
That's why when they try to complain about vlogging on vacation, that's their own choice.
Yeah.
And on top of that, they're getting paid to vlog on vacation, so fuck them. It's like, if you're getting paid to vlog on your vacation, only to make like a, give or take a 20-minute video, you have to think about it. Let's just say jesssfam vlogs at tops, and even though she doesn't, at tops an hour a day, she still has however long in the day to enjoy her vacation.
Yeah, exactly.
Just that day.
But on top of that, though, if you're like, man, I can make $500 off of this vlog, which is the reality of their videos. kkandbabyj don't make it anymore, but they used to make almost $1,400 per day a couple of years ago. They're making that per day, and jesssfam's on the rise right now. I'm not saying that's what she makes, but I'm pretty sure she's rolling in $1,000.
Yeah, you have to put into perspective that they don't make like $20 off of one video.
Right. So
they can make a lot of. People have made thousands of dollars off of one video.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
That doesn't count their other videos that they record.
Well, so get this though. Let's just put this in perspective. jesssfam, she went on a free all-inclusive trip to Disney World, right? Okay. That means her flight was free, Disneyland was free, her hotels were free, everything was free, right?
And then
she vlogged it.
Yep.
She got paid to do that. And then on top of that, I don't know. Maybe the trip was just the payment, but they could have paid her too.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. But at least from the perspective there, it was a free trip.
So she went on vacation, and she, on her Instagram, would post all the pictures of the hand sanitizer stands or whatever they are that were around Disney World. That's what makes me think that that's what they paid these people to go there for, to show them how safe Disney World was during COVID so that they could get more people to go.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I think. That's the reason I think that they sent these people to go, because they didn't just send jesssfam. And I think that they sent them to show how safe Disney World was.
Probably. Because it was closer a little
bit.
There
was some reason that they sent them.
It was to promote them.
It was to promote them.
Yeah, it was to promote them. That's all it was for. That's why they give it for free. Just like any other sponsor, brand deal, whatever. It's to promote the products. That's what it is.
Which is fine. But these are the same people who complain about all this shit. It's fine that they do all that stuff. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's okay that they do all that stuff and that they vlog to make money off of it. But you have to like realize that that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying is that she goes, may this year be way fucking better than the last. But her year was fine. In fact, it was thriving because she's growing.
She was growing. She grew a lot.
She got a house. She got the trips free and brand deals, and then it's just like, dude. On top of that, no worry about your livelihood like everyone else. Like these people, they want to pretend like they're in the same ballpark as the people struggling through 2020. Yeah, that's why I think it's funny
that
they live in a whole different reality.
COVID. Yeah, it's okay that they complain, but when they complain about the COVID stuff in general, they're not in the same boat.
Well, when I talked about Colleen,
we're not even in the same boat.
No, that's the thing is that
we don't have as much money as them. Not even close.
Not even close.
And we're not here sitting and complaining about COVID.
No,
because
dude, 2020 was the best year of our life.
2020 was the best year of our life, and we also don't sit here and brag about 2020 either. Yeah. I mean, we talk about it on here. We don't go into detail about it, but I mean, obviously, a huge thing was our son was born. That was basically why 2020 was so great.
Yeah.
But we don't sit here and complain about not being able to go on vacation because it's not normal to go on vacation every year. So why are we? I don't know. I feel like we complain ourselves about certain little things about COVID, but we don't sit and complain on the internet. I
think the most thing we complained about was the mask.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
But like in the grand scheme of things, 2020, we weren't even in this. Like I said, we're not even in the same ballpark as a lot of people.
No.
Because we have it much different than a lot of people. We have a
and
good.
We were okay with staying home.
Yeah. Dude, I was made for that.
Yeah,
you know
we were okay with it. We didn't struggle with staying home because
we're home a lot anyways. At the time, my job wasn't affected at all. I don't really work. I worked at a horse barn, but I only worked a couple hours a day. The money that I made was worth 30 hours at another job. 35 hours at another job.
Yeah, and by the time COVID had kind of started, like everything had been shut down, I was about to give birth and I quit my job because of COVID.
Yeah, but my job wasn't affected at all.
Yeah.
I worked all through 2020.
Mine, I was going to leave anyways.
Yeah. I worked alone. I just worked around the horses and that's it. I wasn't affected. I still made the same money. I didn't have to worry about it and whatever. So it all was Gucci for me.
People who struggled.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing is I'm aware that there are people who actually struggled, who lost their jobs. All these vloggers and all these YouTubers, they got their little PPP loans.
And
in our family, and their disaster loans. And in our family, her mom tried to get one and was denied.
And she's had a business that business is closed because of COVID.
Yeah.
She had that business for
20 plus years.
It was a salon. So salons were closed.
Yeah.
And she couldn't make money.
Yeah.
Like she wasn't making money to pay the bills for the rent and all the other bills there. And they wouldn't give her money, so she had to close it. And that was definitely really hard for her. All these YouTubers complaining about all this bullshit during COVID. Well, on top of that, their reality didn't even change either. They don't go anywhere. Hardly at all.
No.
Like JessFam's reality changed because her kids had to be home more because they had to be homeschooled.
Well, that's a good point. They don't go anywhere. Their job is at home. They don't have to worry about being laid off.
Was JessFam able to see her family and her friends?
Yeah, exactly.
How often were kkandbabyj able to see their family and their friends?
Yeah.
Look at fucking Christmas for them. Their whole family was at the Karen and Qua's house. On top of that, they had Corinna over multiple times during COVID, during the shutdowns. Corinna and Elle Mills over a lot. They had Qua's friend Andy over.
They had the Chris and Pam over during mandatory quarantine.
They had Chris and Pam over during mandatory quarantine. Their lives didn't change whatsoever.
No.
They couldn't go get Starbucks every day. That was probably it.
No, they probably still do that.
Oh, they probably did.
Because those are inside stores.
And they still ordered food in. Their life, that was what they did before. They ordered food in. They got, is it Instacart? They always did Instacart. They always did Postmates. They always did all that stuff. It was no different for them after the COVID quarantine shutdown.
No.
It was the same.
It was the same.
They had no issue.
They just took away from other people who needed it, who lost their business because they took the money. Anyways, all you jealous haters, that's all the slaps we have for you today. Sub to the channel if you're new. Like if you enjoyed the video. Every like is another reason why vloggers suck.